guys, it's me, Mrs. Parker. Tonight I'm all snuggled in on my couch here with one of my favorite blankets ever. It's so very soft. And I thought I would read you guys the book called Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Ready? All right, here we go. Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Pete and the gang had such a great day. They'd been at the beach, surf and sun and tons of fun. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. So Pete had an idea. Oh, there he is, that little light bulb above his head. He's thinking. Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Groovy. Pete's place, let's go. So now all of his friends are on the way to his house for a sleepover. Sounds like fun, huh? The party was far out, but they knew they couldn't stay up all night. The gang decided it was time to say goodnight. On went the pajamas and out went the light. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete was just about to catch some Z's when, clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Asked Pete. It was me, said Grumpy Toad. I don't want to go to bed. I want to clap instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to sleep. Pete tried again to catch some Z's when rat-a-tat-tat. Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam on my drums instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Time to sleep. Look at platypus on his drums. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's when he heard... Ooh, I wonder what he's going to hear this time. Let's see, we heard clapping and drumming. Wonder what's next. Let's find out. Oh, munch, munch, munch. Pete had a hunch. It was alligator. He was always up for eating. What could Pete do? Look at alligators eating some pizza left over in the box from their sleepover. It looks yummy to me. All the clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. He got out his favorite bedtime story and started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. He's reading a book called Pete the Cat and the 10 Little Monsters. Pete noticed that it was finally quiet. No more clapping, no more rat-a-tat-tatting on drums, and no more munching. They all settled down. No one even made a sound. Looks like it's working. They're getting a good night story. Pete yawned and turned off the light. Good night. Sleep tight. Time to catch some Z's. Oh, I'll move it in a little closer. There's the alligator sleeping. And the platypus is sleeping. And The toad is finally sleeping. Tomorrow was another day of surfing, sun, and tons of dynamic fun. Oh, they're all dreaming about what it's going to be like tomorrow when they get to play. And that, my friends, is the end. Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. I hope you guys enjoyed our story, and tomorrow we'll get ready for another one, all right? Have a good night's sleep, you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.